Good evening and welcome to Dolphin Day. This is the second day of our Adria Heart Summit 2026. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Roland Buchimensky, and I'm in homeopathy since 1995. I'm a rector of International Academy of Classical Homeopathy via Homeopathica, president of the Global Homeopathic Summit since 2021, and member of the core group of Quintessence Forum. And we will spend today, this evening, with my close friends and colleagues, Roland Guenther, Angelica, Lemke, Andreas, Bjørndal, and two special guests we'll have today, Marco Ruggeri and Rotger Heilmeier. And first of all, I would like to tell you how everything started, how it began. When we first began working with the proving of petroleum crudum, none of us could have imagined where this journey would lead. And this idea came during one of the Quintessence Forum meetings. I was sitting here in my office, which also serves as a bomb shelter. Unfortunately, became familiar in recent years, and that day, a missile attack from Iran suddenly began. I had to interrupt my participation in the meeting. I didn't have time to switch off my camera or microphone, so my colleagues saw everything in live. They witnessed as how my clinic transformed into shelter. The protective shutters were closed. Family members quickly entered to my room, and the reinforced door was secured. After this unexpected demonstration, I apologized and left the conference, of course. And when I came back to the discussion was about wars, conflicts, and causes of wars. Roland Guenther suggested that much of what we see in the world is connected to crude oil. Not oil itself, but humanity's relationship to it. The selfish and destructive way in which we exploit the resources of the earth. The same evening, Angelica Lemke called me, and we started discussing the possibility of conducting a global homeopathic proving petroleum crudum. We soon realized that no comprehensive modern proving had ever been properly published. And today you will see, you will hear, you will witness many very interesting and very mysterious things. Fortunately, Andreas Bjørndal from Quintessence Forum Group, my dear friend and colleague, had conducted a proving of petroleum crudum Norway more than 20 years ago, and felt that the time had come to revisit those records and prepare them for the publication. We talked to Andreas. Andreas joined the project happily to us. What began as a simple proving project quickly evolved. We decided to explore different sources of crude oil from different regions of the world and compare their qualities. Gradually, project itself became larger and larger and larger and larger. Also, at the time, we didn't not yet understand how significant it would become and how important it become and how important for homeopaths, for our profession, for our patient, it is. Already now, our collection includes 5 petroleum crudum provings conducted by Andreas Bjørndal in Norway, Angelica Lemke and Mihaly Kir conducted proving of petroleum crudum in May 2026 in United States of America. I think that these days Angelica Lemke visited Roland Guenther, and Roland Guenther conducted petroleum crudum Shamia in Canada. It cleared up that Rotger Heilmeier, who will be our guest today, made wonderful proving in Germany. A few days ago, I talked to Alice Timmerman, and Alice told me that she conducted a proving of petroleum crudum with a group more than 70 homeopaths in United States of America 2 years ago. And what is interesting, there are so many provings. You see how many provings there are, and all of them were not published, as if they were under the earth, as petroleum crudum is. We have this big homeopathic machine now to take it out from the earth and to make possible for homeopaths to use this wonderful remedy. By the way, these days, my colleague from Russia, Olga Fatula, will be conducting a proving of Udmurt crude oil in Russia. Now, looking back, this expansion itself reflects an important theme of petroleum crudum and the carbon series itself. Inactivity and stagnation from one side, and excessive activity and over engagement from another side. And there is this deep crack in the earth, and in this deep crack, crude oil is. For the first 2 months, I experienced personally something that surprised even me. As someone who is normally very active, I found myself immersed in the atmosphere of the energy of crude oil. And actually, 4 of us did. Angelica, Roland, Andreas. We were no longer relating to crude oil merely as consumers, as environmental observers, or even as a homeopath studying a new remedy. We began to experience the deeper force of separation, those currents that divide people, communities, countries, people, groups. And this energy divides nations. It makes the cracks in the families from one another. And these are themes of petroleum crudum. We hope that during the Andreas summit in Croatia, we will summarize all the themes of petroleum crudum together. I like this slide, towards something lighter. When we started this journey and we talked about petroleum crudum only, and we experienced this deep and heavy and dark energy, at one of our meetings, Angelica reflected one of the heaviness of this experience. Darkness, depth, pressure of being underground, like these provings for 20, 30 years underground. Angelica suggested that after exploring crude oil, perhaps we should move towards something lighter, more nourishing, more unifying, something that genuinely connects rather than separates. And the choice came quickly, like delphinum. You see Angelica here in a white, nice t-shirt, and I'm in a white shirt as well. And there is a reason for this. We will come to it a little bit later. And meanwhile, let us make a step forward. The milk of dolphin represents a completely different quality. It is white, nice, nourishing substance from remarkable and intelligent creature that many people experience as mysterious, beautiful, deeply inspiring. We felt that there was much to learn from it. At that moment, the second stage of our journey began. What we did not yet realize was that we had already entered an alchemical process. And actually, now I invite you to our common journey to alchemical process, which first of all was described us by Andreas Bjørndal. Andreas introduced the idea that our sequence of provings closely reflects the classical stages of alchemical transformation. And we actually were in this process already. We don't know, we choose the process choose us, doesn't matter. We helped us, Andreas helped us see that what we were experiencing was not simply a series of separate provings, but a coherent transformational journey. For those who already participate in our first class of this summer school, you know that the alchemic process has 4 stages. I will not go deeper for it. You can see video of previous seminar by Roland Guenther. It is on our YouTube. I will ask our moderator to put in the chat the link to it. And actually, we will deeper in this process of alchemical stages at 24th of August, where Andreas Bjørndal will bring his part. I just mentioned now that there are 4 stages: black, white, yellowish, and red. Nigredo, albedo, citrinitas, and rubedo. In many ways, we had already walked this path ourselves. Those who are participating in the summer school are experiencing it now. And those who will join us in Croatia, either in person or online, will also become a part of this journey. It is a deep process, transformative, healing, consciousness expanding, and filled with hope. And those who are in this process already can witness it. This is so interesting, so opening. So today we will talk about second stage, like delphinum. And actually, I would like to share with you in the beginning that it will be not only about like delphinum, it will be about delphinum and the energy of dolphins. As you know, the proving of Lac Delphinium represents the second phase of this journey. During the webinar, we will share the existing knowledge of this homeopathic remedy. I will explain why it was chosen and describe how the proving experience will unfold during the summit. But what is interesting was that we will talk not only about Lac Delphinium. And like many things related to dolphins, we will have many surprises. And by the way, if you feel something strange or interesting, if you feel the urge or wish to share your experiences, thoughts, questions, please write in the chat. So today we will also introduce the use of homeopathic frequencies and discuss how different proving methodologies can complement one another. Participants who wish to prepare to exposure to dolphin energy in advance will have the opportunity to experience the remedy before the Adria Summit. It means that today, now, we are entering this realm of dolphins. Maybe somebody already there. Maybe you have dreams about dolphins. I will tell you that yesterday I have a case, and to my clinic, my patient appeared in a T-shirt, and it will It was written on a t-shirt, Save the Dolphins. Interesting. So now the invitation. In my experience, whether a remedy is taken in a traditional homeopathic form or through frequencies, we will talk what is the frequencies a little bit later. The essential process remains remarkably similar. There are subtle differences. Our invitation is simple. Join us as we move from separation of petroleum crudum toward connection, from black to white, from deep by jumping to some high level of consciousness, from darkness toward light, and from isolation towards a deeper experience of unity. And now, my first guest, our first guest, Marco Ruggeri. And Marco, please come. And I would like...
Hey, Roman, thank you. I cannot put my video.
Now Elizabeth will let you in. Elizabeth, please let Marco to come in. Why I invited Marco today, and we will be very glad to share with Marco how Similia software will help us in operating all materials related to provings. As you saw, petroleum crudum many years have been under the ground, and now what we want to do to take all provings of petroleum crudum and to operate them in a special way. Elizabeth, can you please give Marco in?
Yes.
Please. And Elizabeth, please give rights to Maria Zakharova as well. She will help you with moderation. Many people are waiting from time to time. Marco, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just waiting for the permission to
It's
share.
interesting. Maybe it's part of the proving, you know. Before appearing, we have to wait. And here, Marco, another dolphin from Italy. I don't know where you are now, but hi, Marco. Thank you for coming. And actually, what we asked to come and to the proving and to this adventure and to help with operating materials of the proving. So please.
Yeah, I need the permission to share my screen.
Now you, Marco Ruggeri, and not Lindsay. And I made you co-host, please.
Thank you. So yes, as a partner of the Adria Summit, we developed this new feature into the Similia software to help with the proving. So yeah, here I am on the homepage of the software, and now on the tools section, we have this new provings section, which actually it's available already. And besides having developed it specifically for the summit, I think this can be something interesting for the world of homeopathy in general, for anyone running provings anywhere in the world. And so, yeah, basically anyone can create a proving, and there are various information. Enter like the proving name, the substance, descriptions, and so on. So we can put just some mock data for now. And we create, and then we create the proving. After the proving is created, so this would be done by the coordinator of the proving. He can invite the people that participated or will participate in the proving. here with the invite participant. And so it is required to have a Simile account, but actually just to be part of the proving, you don't have to pay, you don't have to subscribe. So we have a completely free version. And so if you just register a free account, you can do it, you can be part of the proving. And so, yeah, the user would receive an email to tell him that he was invited to participate in the proving. And if he accepts, then he will see in his dashboard in the proving section, he will have the possibility to add the observation. So I will show here, there is this button. So everyone that participate in the proving can upload the data in different ways. So it can be typed, either if you have it somewhere else in Word and you want to paste it, or if you want to type it directly in here, or you can speak. So if you want to describe your experience of the proving, you can actually just basically activate the microphone here and describe all the symptoms or feelings or anything related to the proving, and it will be transcribed automatically. You can also take a picture of handwritten notes. So in case, like during the proving, you were writing on your notes, you can take a picture of that, and automatically it will be transcribed into the notes of the proving. And in case you maybe made a drawing during the proving, you can also upload the picture of the drawing. So this is to collect the data. So it's a way to help, the coordinator of the proving to have all the data from all the users. And you can do it also from your mobile phone in case you want to use the speak feature. And so this is the first phase. And the second phase is that we will also help to analyze the proving, all the findings. This is something we've done already. We made like one pilot with the proving from Richard Pitt, and there is actually the article on the California Journal. And so, yeah, thanks to the AI that we use, there is an analysis made between all the data of the participant, and so that interesting things that are related, like which teams are coming up for the most people, which symptoms, and all those things. And for who's not familiar with Simile, I just want to quickly show the semantic search because it's relevant, because it's the same technology that will be used by the analysis of the provings. So with the semantic search, you can search for rubrics using modern language. So as you can see here, I'm searching feels like ants moving on my skin. And you can see that we get rubrics with completely different words, but with the same meaning. So obviously, this is a really simple example. The correct, like old language word of the repertoire, it's formication. But yeah, as you can see, it is returned even if we didn't know that that was how it was called in the repertoire. And so using this technology of the semantic search, it will be helpful to, even if the people are using different words to describe their experience, their symptoms in the proving. Thanks to the semantic analysis, it will be matched together if it's a similar or the same concept, basically. That's all. Thank you, Roman.
Marcus, thank you very much for coming and for helping us to make this reality. By the way, there are some questions in chat and comments. We know that there are many provings, but they are not published or published in different languages, and most of the profession we don't know about these provings, unfortunately, and our wish to collect all provings of petroleum, crude all other provings as well, and to make them available. And yeah. Okay. Thank you. I will continue. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you very much. We have a special proposal from Similia for participants of the Adria Heart Summit Summer School. You can get 10% discount by the link which is published in the chat. Once more, thank you very much, Similia, for partnership. And now we are going for source material. Themes of Luck Delphinum by the Jans Holten from Software Similia. Let us deep in this wonderful remedy energy field. Interesting that many themes, if you are reading them one after another without separation for the beginning and then integration for understanding the whole picture, you will have a kind of mess, danger around him, or peace, well-being, peace in times of danger. This is very interesting stuff, and we are experiencing this energy, I think all of us, all of citizens of this planet. Game and pleasure, clairvoyance, leave, separation, removal, disposal. From the first webinar, you may recall that during the first webinar of Adria Summer School, Roland Guenther said, we can look at history at the golden 20s. For example, in Europe, people simply wanted to get away from war and all that pain just to forget. So they began to celebrate music, dancing, sex, and so on. And it was simply escapism, not walking with the pain. The results a few years later was another war. If you would like to watch the first webinar, here's the YouTube link. We will give a presentation to all participants. You can see it even after. And I will ask moderator to put this link for a previous lecture in the chat. So walking through the past. Thus, to truly enjoy the present, the field of Luck Delphinum, we first need to walk through the old anchor of the past, which is exactly what we hope to explore during the trituration of petroleum crude. We already started this process in different countries. Without this inner work, the present cannot be fully lived and enjoyed without consequences. Now I'm going to present to your attention a small part of the aggregated materia medica of homeopathic remedy Luck Delphinum, and not only Luck Delphinum, from the following sources: Massimo Mangialavori, 100 remedies, Robin Murphy, Nature's Materia Medica, Patricia Hatterley, Materia Medica Deluxe, and Jans Holten from Cure. Luck Delphinum carries the image of joyful, playful, highly communicative being whose natural gift is to connect, harmonize, care, and bring others into the shared field of warmth. I hope we can arrange this field now. Doesn't matter where you are situated now, where you are, from where you are listening or watching this webinar. Let us create this field of joyful and playful energy. The auto picture may be light, funny, loving, playful, social, expansive, but underneath there is often a deeper conflict around separation, identity problems, guilt, family dependence, suppressed aggression, and the inability to live fully for oneself. Kind of disintegration, kind of disconnection. And this is the central polarity. Joy, play, and connection versus isolation, self-loss, depression, excessive service to others. This is a remedy of communication, group consciousness, love, sensitivity, play, and deep relation entanglement. Just look at this creature. Whenever you see, it is like smiling always. Now we are going a little bit deeper, and we prepared polarities so we can deep within these two yin-yang issues and this yin-yang approach. From one side, joy, play, laughter. From another, fear, danger, insecurity. Fun and amusement versus deep vulnerability. Communication from one side and isolation from another. Desire for company and feeling alone. Group consciousness and loss of individuality. Family belonging and need for separation. Harmony and suppressed anger, and sometimes even not suppressed. This is these outbursts of anger, like in any animal remedy, could be very, very expressed. True service, care for others, giving love, nutrition from one side. From another side, self-sacrifice, neglect of selves, losing selves. From one side, altruism, and opposite, inner emptiness, affection or fear of abandonment, fearlessness or fear of accidents and threats, peace even in danger versus danger around, and constant feeling is something is going on. I'm surrounded by enemies. Sensitivity versus numbness, detachment, clairvoyance, opposite, spaced out feeling, floating expansion, disorientation, water, swimming, movement, or dryness, difficult discharge, difficult to move, fullness or congestion, and opposite, emptiness, depletion. And the last slide of these topics, from one side, playful, life as a game, and from another side, family is duty, life as a responsibility, desire to rescue or attraction to the wounded, bright colors, music, sensory pleasure, or oversensitivity to light, noise, perfume, vibration, too much, just to be close. From another side, open, movement, activity. From another side, it could be paralysis, heaviness, withdrawal. Social warmth, opposite, need to retreat. Symmetry or harmony versus inner asymmetry, hidden conflicts. Connection with other as a natural fit, as a good feature. And from another side of the coin, separation from oneself, even from oneself. So if we bring now symbols of all these themes, water, dolphins, milk, swimming, diving, clouds, floating, cycles, spirals, black and white, yin and yang, symmetry and asymmetry, group consciousness, sound, music, or movement, playfulness, cheerfulness versus danger, rescue, separation. We will mix all together and we'll push the button, return to connection. There are frequent round cycles, spherical symbols. They like onions with cycles. They like cycles in everything. They like balls. And please look around you. Find something round, something cycled. You can take it in your hand. You can play with it. You can help yourself to feel this energy. There are frequent round, cycled, spherical symbols in like delphinum. And if you go to the repertory, there are frequent round, cycled, spherical symbols in like delphinum. For example, dreams, cycle, like delphinum. He is in cycle, like delphinum. Man violently beaten is in a cycle. Cycle of standing outside of the cycle, walks in cycle, like delphinum. And we have this proverb in different languages, to be in a cycle of the people. This is an energy of like delphinum, to bring people together, to bring creatures together, to bring divine creatures together to their cycles, to renew cycles. Now, when we thought about dolphin remedy as a second remedy of our journey, we choose like delphinum. And coming closer and closer to my webinar, I was not able not to mention another remedy from this realm. And this remedy called sonar dolphin. Like delphinum is not the only homeopathic remedy connected with dolphin. There is also a remedy made from dolphin ultrasound, dolphin sonar. And how connected everything is. I remember wonderful webinar on ultrasound by Roland Guenther a few years ago. And now in this cycle, we will talk about dolphin sonar. What like delphinum and dolphin sonar have in common? Both remedies carry a clear dolphin field, water communication, group life, sensitivity, of course, playfulness, movement, contact, and intelligence. And everything especially related to the sound. In both, there is a strong contact between joyful, playful, social energy and deeper states of fear, disconnection, vulnerability, altered perceptions, and transition. Interesting that this is the second layer. So we are coming from deepness of petroleum crudum as a crude oil source, as a something under the ground, to something which is in the water but can be in an air, something on an edge, something which can be brought by sound. And it's not just by case that we are talking about frequencies here. Sound and frequencies will be connected. Now, I would like to go through several interesting topics of these two remedies. Shared themes: communication and contact, group consciousness, playfulness and joy, water, swimming, floating, sensitivity and subtle perception. Interesting enough, these topics related to both remedies. Spaced out, altered states, danger and protection, throat or expression block, and of course influence on head, nervous system and spine. By the way, this kind of tube, this ability to bring something to the world by tube, by spine, we will see a little bit later. And now I would like to compare delphinum and dolphin sonar. They are from similar source, but not the same source. And these are different remedies. Delphinum milk remedy strongly connected with nourishment, family care, mothering, dependence, and emotional bonding. And sonar, it is a sonar remedy connected with vibration, clicks, sound transmissions, and non-verbal communication. So here we have an agent of communication, milk, and here we have an agent of communication, sound. Central theme of Black Delphinium: family identity, belonging to the family, and fear of separation. I'm fear not to belong to the family, to be abandoned, to be forsaken. The central theme of sonar is stillness, surrender, transition, silence of mind. It is like after the cycle of the family, you experience some other realm. That's why delphinum is easy to understand, wants connection, company, affection, and group warmth. And dolphin sonar wants peace, quiet, stillness, withdrawal from mental noise, even withdrawal from material world. Outer state of delphinum is often joyful, playful, affectionate, socially warm, everything outside. Dolphin sonar is teaching us outer state, blank, quiet, still, detached, almost absent. In delphinum main conflict, I want to be myself, but I fear hurting or disappointing the family and group. And sonar dolphin, main conflict, I need to surrender. Something blocks the passage into peace. In delphinum, strong theme of self-sacrifice and service. Gives too much, cares too much, forgets own needs. In sonar, strong theme of letting go. Let it go, let it go. Release from fear. It's like morphine fog, shock, mental clutter, or terminal limbo. Delphinum may feel isolated despite being surrounded by family or people, but inner thing, inner feel, inner experience, I'm alone. Dolphin sonar may feel alive, not wanting to be here, as if on another plane. It is good for him to be alone, to be connected to himself, to another realm. In delphinum, difficulty with healthy anger, conflict, and saying no. Dolphin sonar, difficulty with expression because the throat voice feels blocked or restricted. Like delphinium attract to the wounded outsider or rebel as a hidden shadow self. Dolphins are more connected with the maverick, unpredictable, sudden energy of dolphin behavior, especially in autistic spectrum cases. By the way, this is wonderful remedy for such people with autism. Like delphinium, strong themes of guilt. I should have done more. Strong themes of surrender in sonar. I have had enough thinking. I want to switch it off. Enough is enough. So we see from one side depletion from giving, inner emptiness, withdrawal, numbness, less like the compensation of like delphinium, but the compensation in dolphin sonar, shock, morphine fog, terminal state, severe trauma, mental culture. From one side, numbness, better motion, rubbing, walking, something to go to the motion, to activate itself. In dolphin sonar, body parts feels as if floating, vibration through body, tingling, pinkling, stabbing pains. Play is social, affectionate relation. In sonar, play may alternate with profound stillness, blackness, or sudden, unpredictable moment. And you see the sensitivity. In like dolphin, sensitivity is emotional, relational, sensory, intuitive, everything to be alert and to be in this world. And sensitivity of dolphin sonar is vibrational, neurological, auditory, spiritual, and field-like. It's sensitivity to other realm. I don't want to be open to through regular senses. Enough is enough. I will open my spiritual senses in order to be in a stillness. Like delphinium, more about connection with family and group, and dolphin sonar more about connection with spirit, space, silence, transition. How interesting this differential diagnosis is. Healing direction for like delphinium: keep love and service, but recover self, boundaries, pleasure, and personal truth. In dolphin sonar, healing direction: quiet the mind, release fear, allow transition, restore equilibrium. And the last slide for a differential diagnosis: like delphinium, true objectivity, intuitively knows what others need and serves them. Dolphin sonar still point brings the system to a moment of balance where movement changes direction. Emotions are like delphinium: loving, caring, sweet, over responsible. In dolphin sonar, calm, empty, surrender, distant, otherworldly. And separation is painful for like delphinium because it threatens the love and family harmony. In dolphin sonar, separation is more existential, neither here nor there, between worlds, in transition, on the fence. And now I suggest to have a small quiz. We are in dolphin energy, we are in a play mood, in playful mood. High time for the small quiz. Please write in the chat: dolphins have been observed playing catch with pufferfish. What do you think? Is this true or false? And I will go to the chat and let us see what are your opinions. Sigrid says no. Jennifer says no. So no, it's what? False, yes? Or true? Dolphins have been observed playing catch with pufferfish. Great. Let us play, please write in the chat. Great, great, great. It's true. The toxins released by pufferfish also appear to have a narcotic effect on them. We have a rubric antics plays like delphinum. Desire to play, to be playful like delphinum. Desire to play water in like delphinum. And we see fearlessness, danger in spite, like delphinum as well. By the way, like delphinum is a remedy for those people who will playing with something dangerous. And this is one of the topic of like delphinum. But we see that like delphinum wants to get a little bit of this morphine for playfulness. And in dolphin sonar, this morphine foggy state is not for cheerfulness and playfulness. It's for another reason. It's to be connected to entrance, to the stillness and other realm. Another question. Which unique property of dolphin milk helps a newborn calf swallow it underwater without it dissolving instantly into the sea? We have three possibilities here. It has a past-like high-fat consistency is similar to butter. It is released inside a waterproof biological bubble, or it hardens upon touching cold water. Please write in chat A, B, or C. Let us play. High fat, or waterproof, or because of cold water. And the right answer is it has a past-like high-fat consistency similar to butter. And the last question for now. When dolphins exhibit alloparental care, what are they doing? A. Guarding a specific geometric territory from other pods. Babysitting and caring for a calf that belongs to a different mother. Or C. Teaching sharks how to avoid fishing nets. A, B, or C? Let us play. Thank you for your answers. And the answer is babysitting and caring for a calf that belongs to a different mother. And can you imagine we have in Lac Delphinum rubric under the dreams section, babysitting. Only 6 remedies including Lac Delphinum. Babysitting. If you want to have a good babysitting, ask he or she likes dolphins or not. If he or she doesn't like dolphins, don't take as a babysitter. In repertory, we see rubrics child, children, babies. Everywhere like delphinum will be. Babies nursing, fondness for child, children losing lost in the water, responsibility for children, and especially interesting rubric, responsibility of children for unwanted children for Lac Delphinum. And now I would like to invite my second guest for today, our second guest, Rotger Heilmeier. Rotger, are you here? Yes. Rotger, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How you feeling till now? How it's
I'm
going?
I'm good. It's always difficult if you know that you have to show up and present briefly, and then it's larger in the session, longer time into the session, and you have to stay focused until you have your presentation.
So let us be then focused, and I will reveal the secret that in spite of the fact that in the beginning we announced only 4 meetings during our summer school, homeopathic summer school, we'll have another additional meeting, and I don't know, is it influence of petroleum crudum, of more and more, or like delphinum of caring, or dolphin sonar of going to another realm, or other remedies, doesn't matter. But at 8th of August, we will be very happy to invite you to a special session with Rotger. And Rotger, please tell us what we will face, what would we experience, where you are inviting us.
Thank you. Yes, on August 8th, which is Lion's Gate, a wonderful time to bring in energies. I will give a short introduction. Maybe I should say I'm a homeopath and I'm also a systemic constellation facilitator. And I always am inclined to tell homeopaths just a bit about a few tools of systemic constellation work that they can use readily in their work. So you do not need to become a systemic constellation facilitator to profit from some of the tools of constellation work, which is mostly standing for a role. That means you ask the energy of an entity or a person to come to you and to have this energy inside of you, and then you can experience it. And I will give a brief introduction into systemic constellation work and to standing in roles, and how this may be very interesting for the homeopathic work, because you can stand for the disease of the client. You can stand for the condition of the client and feel into it what the disease has to say. Because if we give a human role to an entity that's not human, we can give it the opportunity to speak its truth. What does this condition want from the client? It's a wonderful thing. We can also stand for remedies. We can stand for the relation between a therapist and a client in supervision, in the idea of a supervising situation. And we can stand for our healer ancestors that stand behind us, and that who we can invite into the homeopathic session. So imagine you sit with a client and you invite your healer ancestors to stand behind you in this session. And maybe you even invite in the healer ancestors of your client to come too, so that your ancestors and his ancestors or her ancestors, they can do the heavy lifting work in the session. It's beautiful. And I will talk about this and how this can be done briefly. And then we will do a short proving of another remedy. By constellation, I will invite you to stand for a remedy. I won't tell you which it is. It is somehow in the lineup of the colors that Roman spoke about. We're going into the yellowing phase, so I won't tell you what it is. And I know some of you think that they know which remedy I will offer. You're wrong. I gave it a false name. I will call the remedy that we look into 124431. So I just want to put it out there in the field already, because that's important that the connection is stable already. That we will do. So you will stand for the remedy, and I will ask you, what do you feel? What are your experiences? We will transcript it, of course, And after that, I will reveal which remedy you stood for, and then you briefly stand again for it, and again experience what it is, and report once more. And after that, if there is still time and the energy is good, I offered to Roman, and he liked it a lot, that we do a constellation on the question, what is it that this summit can offer to the world? What is the opportunity that is brought into the world by this summit? What is the exact effect that this single summit is able to offer and to bring upon? And I will ask you people to simply stand for that. What is the outcome? What is the possible outcome, the possibility, the kairos of this one summit? And you will get information on this, and maybe this changes through the weeks. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Roger, thank you very much. And I have a surprise for you as well. In a few slides, you will see this surprise. It's related for your being in Croatia. I'm glad that you will come for our program to Croatia, and you will arrange a natural constellation there. But let us talk about it a little bit later. And thank you very much for coming, and I will continue from here. So now I will talk about sound as a carrier, and I will talk about Innovibe frequencies. Where it started. During coronavirus, we faced a lot of challenges. We, homeopaths of Homeopathica hotline, provided free homeopathic care and faced numerous obstacles. We provide free homeopathic care for people from different countries, different languages, and we faced the situation where urgent appointment required, the territorial remoteness of the pharmacy, patients in clinic were very stressed, difficulties in work of delivery services, lack of delivery or delay in delivery in acute and chronic cases, quarantine, rapidly changing disease picture, which will demand change of the remedy, and how you can bring the remedy, or how person can receive the remedy during a very difficult physical, emotional state, where everything is closed, where it's forbidden to go out of the houses. And we experienced it only 5 years ago. So circumstances forced us to explore the possibility of using homeopathic frequencies. Homeopathica, together with Innovibe, has developed a unique process of for converting the carrier information of homeopathic medicine into homeopathic frequencies that are transmitted using sound. It's very easy. Soon we were amazed by success, not only because we bypassed the obstacles and were able to deliver homeopathic medicines to any point of the planet covered by internet, bypassing both the problems of distance and administrative difficulties, but also we saw the high effectiveness of the homeopathic frequencies. As we have already understood, everything in the universe has its own electromagnetic field, its own resonance, vibration, wave. Thanks to modern technical means, the presence of super-sensitive equipment, it's possible not only to read these fields, to register them, but also to record them in a certain way, create their digital copies, and transmit them over distances in the form of special audio files. Possible carriers of healing information. We can use water, we can use milk sugar, so familiar to every homeopathy lover, and we can use sound as a carrier sound can carry homeopathic film, homeopathic information. From the very beginning, the questions arose: are homeopathic frequency truly effective? Is this a sporadic phenomenon or something that can be considered self-evident? So we started provings and researches, and we made several of them. Here, only 3 of them. 2020, the first international proving of arnica frequency was conducted. Participants from many countries. 2023, we carried out of the 7 global proving of Shungite 30C. In 2024, together with Professor Korotkov, we organized a proving with scientific research of Shungite 200. All these provings and researches demonstrated the effectiveness of the frequencies. In addition to this, a large amount of clinical information has accumulated, confirming their effectiveness in their clinical practice of homeopathy. At present, we have several thousand registered cases, and this number is increasing day by day. So, at 5th of October, during our summit in Shebenik, near to Split, we will experience a full day of immersive experience held as a part of this summit, and we call this day Dolphin Day. Since dolphin is a social being, I suggest that on the morning of October 5th, we listen to one of the dolphin remedy frequencies together with all participants of the alchemical and homeopathic tribe who would like to experience the frequency at that day. For those who would prefer to take the remedy in globals, this option will also be available. And after that, we will go out to sea for a dolphin day. During dolphin day, the boat will come and will become a living space of proving, music, and connection. We will prepare the flags. From the right side, there will be flags with the already known materia medica of dolphin remedies, both like delphinum, dolphin sonar, the themes and symptoms that are already described. Many of them we talked about today. And from the left side, this would be from right side, from the left side, there will be blank flags for what will arise during the proving in the field of dolphin energy: new sensation, new emotions, new thoughts, dreams, new connections. A concert for dolphins and people will be arranged. This Dolphin Day will also include a concert for dolphins and people, creating a shared field of sound, sea, nature, and human presence. A world-class cellist will join us and bring music as an offering to the dolphins, to the participants, and to Adriatic Sea. Roger, surprise for you, a natural constellation will be part of this process, helping us explore the living relationship between humans, dolphins, sea, and remedy field. There will also several surprises. All of this will be filmed as a part of documentary project. In fact, 2 international documentary films will be shot during this day. The participants of this proving journey will therefore not only take part in the experience itself, but will also become a part of this documentary film. I would like to show not just the symptoms, but the meaning, the essence, and the connection of like delphinum with our time, of dolphin sonar with our time, to play during the war. This is the rubric: playing during the war, playing during dangers. This is exactly what we are doing now. We are playing during war, while the whole planet is in a state of war. And what does this give us? We are not escaping from reality. We are trying not to escape. We cannot escape. We are preserving life. And this is incredibly important. We are here for life. What does dolphin teach us? Danger may be waiting for us at any moment. Danger becomes a background, almost a constant field around us. Yet, even within this field, the dolphin teaches us to remain alive, connected, playful, sensitive, and present. And now, another quiz. I will show you pictures and I will ask you to write in the chat what is the common between them. Let us give a few seconds for it. And let us see in the chat. What do you think is common for these three different pictures? Waves, waves, great. I just start to reveal secrets. At 6th of October in Zadar, we are planning music and the Sea Day. Homeopathic remedies made from Bach music have already been created for quite some time. My colleague and friend Dr. Leszek Podgierski from Poland recently created a whole group of remedies based on Bach's compositions. He listened and recorded this music in organ halls and then prepared homeopathic remedies from it. And on October 6th in Zadar during summit, the day after Dolphin Day, we will have a truly extraordinary event during the summit. We will visit Zadar, where we will meet the architect of the unique sea organ that you saw in a previous picture, the only one of its kind in the world. And then we will try to organize, I want to show you this sea organ. This is in the middle. This is a unique sea organ. Waves are playing music through this sea organ. And we are willing to arrange a concert for sea and orchestra here in Zadar. And immediately after that, Francesco Paina from Italy will play for us Bach. Several homeopathic remedies will be made from this music. There are already observations that different passages of Bach music may influence different states and conditions in different ways. And some more surprises. It is the beginning of the International Bach Music Healing Program. Several scientists with their own equipment will accompany this event. We plan to make measurements using highly precise and sensitive instruments, electromagnetic reading from the concert participants before, during, and after music, after concert. As well, we would like to measure with this super sensitive equipment musicians before, during, and after concert. And we have a possibility to measure the space, the energy of space before and after the concert. Professor Korotkov's Sputnik and BioWell device will be available on the spot. It has been already proven that the Bach music can change the energetic quality of a space. And during the summit, we will have an opportunity to observe and measure these ourselves. As we enjoy the sound of the sea organ, The space will be filled with a unique interaction between the sea, the wind, and the music. The sea itself will play through the organ, while a musical ensemble will create a live improvisation beside it. I hope it will be very interesting. Dolphin sonor, Bach healing music, and homeopathic sound frequencies come together around one central question: how sound can carry information, transform space, and participate in the process of healing. So what's the next? The next, at 8th of August, we invite you for the Rotger Heilmeier webinar, Walking with Knowing Field. 24th August. We invite you for Proving in the New Millennium by Andreas Bjørndal. And 14th of September will be a closure of our summer school. We'll talk about integration and preparation for the summit. Angelica Lemke will give introduction for her team. Here it is. From ancient plants to wild honey, and a conversation with Earth. We'll be revisiting her recent trituration in Ashland, Oregon, where together with Mihaly Kir, they made 5 profound triturations, and she will talk about it. And 4 of us, Roland, Guenther, Angelica, Lemke, Andreas, Bjørndal, and me, we will conclude summer school together. So I invite you to Adria Heart Summit, which will take place from 2nd to 8th of October 2026. 7 days on the Adriatic with homeopaths, healers, consciousness seekers from around the world. And in our tribe called Alchemy and Homeopathy, we will meet. This is wonderful possibility to meet and to go on water and land. We will visit marine journey to meet dolphins, Kornati Sea Natural Park, water purification in Kirka National Park boat cruise, special concert Bach in Zadar Cathedral by Francesco Paina, evening cycles, remember cycles, dolphin topic, seaside gathering with live music, Heart Union closing celebration gala dinner. I will ask to put in the chat special coupon. We have a wonderful proposition and early bird only for 1,200 euros for the whole experience, for the whole week. And thank you, our partners, Innovibe, Cedra, Similia, and other companies who made it possible. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you want, I would like you to open your cameras and to experience a little bit togetherness. You know, it's not that I'm feeling alone. I feel your presence during all presentation, but it will be very nice to see you and to feel you and maybe even to talk a little bit, to chat, to make sounds, to make cripples, to make cycles. So moderators, I would like to ask you to open all videos, at least to make it possible. And I hope Andreas, Angelica, Roland, you can come to the studio as well. Okay, people are coming. You see how many dolphins we are? Nice. It's strange, 35 people in the chat, and okay, no, we have more and more. Okay, so thank you for coming, and maybe somebody have some questions, comments, something to share, something to ask, something to yeah, please. Or you are already in a dolphin sonar state. Stillness, nothing to do. Everything is okay. Yeah, somebody raised hand, please. You can, Mai, you can unmute.
Yeah.
Just a second, once more, please.
Oh.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
I'm very excited. after Delphinum, few days, preparing this. And how are you?
I'm good. This is very interesting, I'm sure to everybody. I was just wondering because actually I was discussing about frequency and energy with my son yesterday, just in general. And I was just wondering for homeopathy, how will that work? Like, is there a certain technique or like how do you use the frequencies
Oh,
with
we have
homeopathy?
already possibility. We have a wonderful website called Innovibe. I will ask our moderator, our wonderful moderator, to put in the chat the link for this website. It's called www.innovibe.live. And as a homeopath, you can go there, to be registered there, and to receive all homeopathic frequencies in the world for free of charge. And we have now about 15,000 homeopathic frequencies, and every day we are spreading our collection more and more. So you can go there and you can see and you can try. The website is in the chat, and it is very easy. You go there, you register it, and everything in. Thank you for the question. Habiba, you can, yeah, please.
Sorry, I don't know how to raise my hand on the Zoom.
You raised your hand. Very
Yeah, I actually
nice.
raised my actual hand.
It was like, okay.
Is it? Yeah.
This was for true, because those who use this yellow hand, it's good as well, but this is good as well. Yeah.
Thank you. I just have a question. When Roger said the yellowing phase of the remedy, what does that mean, the yellowing phase?
In all alchemical process, you can see 4 stages. Andreas Bjørndal will talk about it at 24th of August. The first is black, the second is white, the third is yellowish, and the fourth is red. So that's why it is very important to realize. By the way, in our lives, everybody, we are going through alchemical processes.
This is the
sometimes
rubedo, right?
Sorry?
This is the rubedo that you mentioned?
Rubedo is the last one. This is red.
Okay.
We are going through alchemic processes every day, every week, every month, every year, through the whole life. And we can realize what this process about and what are stages of this process. And I invite you to next meeting. It will be very interesting. And actually, I think Roger will talk about it a little bit later at 8 of August as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Something more to share? To ask? To wish? To play? To sing? Habiba, please.
Sorry, just to clarify, because these phases are the phases that we go through, but also the remedy goes through it? Because
You
he
can,
mentioned the yellow phase
I
of a remedy.
assume yes, but every person, every process, every life process, you can see as a process which consists from these four parts: black, white, yellow, and red. I think that in a remedy we have these stages as well. For example, today we talked in one remedy polarity, from one side playfulness, cheerfulness, and from another side depression. And these are stages of the same remedy. And we know that, for example, phosphorus as a remedy can be very active, very live, very interesting in everything it's doing. And if you go to the rubric desire to kill, you will find one of the main remedies, phosphorus, as well, with deep depression, with a state without any light, with any hope. So this is related not only for people, for remedies as well, because I believe remedy is live in entity as well. What remedy is he talking about here? Who? Maybe you will ask him. Phosphorus. Okay. We are a group. We are dolphins. Somebody ask, somebody answer. Doesn't matter. Everything is here. Sigrid is here. I'm so glad, Sigrid, to see you. I know that Sigrid did so many provings and so many work related to dolphins and whales. Sigrid, maybe you can share in few words your experience about these creatures.
Yeah, the dolphins, I think my daughter got this remedy for 15 years. Then, then she shifted to orca. So it's a bigger dolphin.
The same realm.
It's a bigger dolphin. So, but the dolphin part is more it has more playfulness, I think. But more playfulness and more on the happy side and lighter. Orca should be cancer myasm and dolphin should be malaria psychosis. And the playfulness, just the play for play, for play, for play, for play. And we did also tutoration of a blue whale. And so we saw many similarities of the marine mammals and the whales with this. So this, what you just mentioned, we are dolphins and we are sharing, and that was so much the feeling in this blue whale trituration. We were just exchanging and talking and sharing and who started what topic, where, how. Got lost because it was just such a lovely Sunday for all of us, such an amazing experience. And then the blue whale, I will put in psychosis also. It's just while the dolphins have this sudden attack, sudden anger, and then it's gone again. Blue whale, nothing. It's very stable, very calm, very calm. They have, yeah, they have nothing to fear. They have, nobody will attack them. And my dear colleague, whom I worked with for a long time, he said, "This is like traveling and being home at the same time," without knowing what it is in the trituration. So yeah, So the more gentle one is the blue whale, and the dolphins, I think, is malaria, because they have this sudden anger and then it's gone. And then they play again. And then they don't want to talk about it. And then they hate it, like all mammals, that they've been aggressive. They would like to disappear if they're mentioned that they've been aggressive. This is like the worst thing. And this desire to help and rescue, my daughter obviously has a zoo and rescue animals, and she also rescues people. And this is very much there. And in the tradition, first thing when we started of Blue Whale, of course, only me, I knew. My colleague, he brought this little ambulance car. He said, I have to bring it here. And we started talking about who had what accident, what happened. So this desire to help and heal and take care, even for accidents, is also very strong. And then, of course, so sensitive. She doesn't even go to a meditation place. She said, if I'm staying outside, it's fine. I'm like, why don't you go inside? I don't need to go. I can already feel everything. Okay. So very lovely, like Delphinium. How it compares to Lac Humano? That's a very good question. I think it's very close in many ways. In many ways. I think we are less clairvoyant than them, for sure.
Yeah.
We are less benevolent than them. We are biting more as humans than the dolphins, I would say.
But this is really very interesting question, like Delphinium versus Lac Humanum. It's like to compare two worlds, dolphins world and human being worlds. Dolphins are at this planet already more than 50 million years. And we as a human being here, only 1 million year. Anyhow, I think that we are representing different realms. And the difference not only through symptoms of homeopathic materia medica, it is much more deeper, in spite of the fact that many people are trying by their very ingenuine and very deep heart intention to save dolphins and whales, bringing different action together. By the way, there is an embassy of dolphins and whales on planet Earth, and it's not a joke. There is a very serious organization. You can go to the website and look for it. Led by Alexander Nicole Gratovsky. They're situated in the center in Tenerife. I don't think that we can go deeply for this answer now, but it is something to think about. Like dolphins and like humanum. What is the difference between dolphins and people? Yeah. Sigrid, you wrote, yeah, in Spectrum, there is in Spectrum, you can find an article. Yeah, I recommend this wonderful journal with wonderful articles. Thank you very much for coming, for being, for sharing, for being in this field of like Delphinium sounds, frequencies, and hope. And this is the second part of our journey. As you see, this is a white one. And I invite you to go with us even further to the next step to yellowish, and hope to see you in Croatia. I will put here in the chat codes for discount. You can go for our tribe. Thank you very much, and see you at the 8th of August. Bye-bye.
Bye.